Christians am very much a Seventh-day Adventist. But I'm first a Christian. I'm a member of a church that has no borders, that takes in Roman Catholics and Presbyterians and Methodists, all who love Jesus and believe that He was God's provision in vicarious sacrifice for their sins. All who love Jesus. You say, what? You can include people with all sorts of errors? Well, when I include Adventists, I do that. You know, all our teaching of historicism on prophetic themes and setting dates, our scholars have known for decades that's all wrong. William Miller was a great Christian. God used him to revive the Second Advent premillennial hope. God used him, great man, but not a great scholar, and not even a great mathematician. And almost all our dates, like 538, 508, 1798, 1844, they all come from Billy Miller. And he's wrong in all of them. He's wrong in all of them. There is no evidence of papal supremacy from 538 to 1798. That's just not true. Ask any historian. There was papal supremacy for 2 to 3 centuries, around the 11th century or so. It's just not true, all we said about 538 to 1798. That's a hangover from Miller, and Miller was wrong. All the stuff we said on the trumpets, French Revolution and Revelation 11, United States and Revelation 13, none of it's correct. When I walked with Cottrell around Tacoma Park in the 1950s and told him my problems with Adventist interpretation of prophecy, he had all the same problems. So he went to Elder Nichol. He said, what do we do? This one on 8:14, he said. None of our scholars believe it. Nichol said, write to all the scholars who know Hebrew and Greek and ask them. All 27 came back and said, you can't prove an investigative judgment or an 1844 out of Daniel 8:14.